Welcome back guys. Today in this tutorial I will show you guys the basics of Figma, and also I will try to create a very simple UI mockup using this tool. By the end of this tutorial you should be able to do something similar to this mockup in here. I also do similar one more mockup, which is this one, so you should be able to do something similar to this one here also. Alright, those who are new to Figma, what is Figma? Figma is similar to Adobe XD, Experience Design or Sketch. It's a prototyping tool. And if you are familiar with Adobe XD, you can straight away start using Figma. It's exactly like Adobe XD. Only difference is this one runs inside a browser. You don't need to install Figma into your computer. As you can see in here, I'm running the Figma inside my browser. And best of all, it's free for 2 users, and for a start you can straight away log into Figma website and use this tool. If you are a Windows user, there is also a native app version available. You can download from the site. It's not actually a native software, but instead of a browser, it will run inside a container inside a Windows app. Alright, okay, so let's get started with the basics. Once you are logged in, you will see this screen in here. This is the working space. This is similar to XD. What you see on top is the tools. In here on the left you will see all the tools, and on the right you will see all the sharing and profile options, and in here you see the layers and actions, and on the left you will see the properties. This all is very similar to XD. Now let's say you want to create a new artboard. In Figma it's called frames. Select the frames in here, and once you select the frame you will see all different sizes are categorized in here. We can choose a desktop or print option or mobile phone size. I'm going to choose the smartphone size in here, and probably let's choose the Pixel 2 for this example. As you guys can see in here, our new artboard is appearing under layers. Similar to any Adobe products, these layers are exactly what they mean. But you can see there is one more additional tool below the layers, which are called pages. Pages are something different in Figma. I will explain it to you guys later on what pages mean, which is really cool, where you can create multiple prototypes for same artboard. Let's continue with our prototype. In here, underneath the tools, under the shape tools, you can find all basic shapes. You can also import raster images from here. Next to the shape tool you will find the pen tool, which is exactly same like Illustrator pen tool. You can draw complex curvy objects or cornered object similar to any pen tool in any design softwares. On the right you will see the properties windows, and every time when I select an object in Figma, you will see all properties of that object will appear in here. For an example, let's say if you want to change the color of this path, you can change it from here. And also if you want to increase the stroke width, you can increase it from below in here. Let's delete this one and move on with our project. Let's create a dummy prototype. While we are doing it, I will explain one by one how to use these tools, so you can understand the tools and the workflow very easily. Alright guys. Okay, first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a rectangle in here. This is going to be a part of our design, and let's change the fill color of this option. You just need to select the shape, and then you will get all the properties of this shape on your right. Let's go to fill, and you can use the color picker to change, or you can enter your code manually in here. Alright, this look good. And now I'm going to make one more copy from this shape. Here also Alt and drag similar to XD, which will copy this object. And for this I'm going to apply a different fill color. Let's go to fill and apply the color from here. Again I'm going to do the same. I'm going to copy one more copy, Alt drag, and for this one also I'm going to apply a different color in the fill. I will do this 2 more times, and I will make this part faster because you guys already know what I'm doing in here. I think one more copy is enough. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all of these rectangles and adjust them to the actual size of the artboard. This look good, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the top one a bit more longer than the bottom three, because we will have the phone header on top, so we have to cover that portion. So I will make this one bit longer and the other three same size like this in here. Okay, cool. Next step, let's create a button icon. I'm going to create the easiest button in the world, hamburger icon, just 3 lines. Let's go in here, select the line tool and draw a line in here. Hold down the shift key to make the line straight like this, and let's change the color. As you guys can see in here, all the colors currently in the document is appearing below. Let's apply a new color for this one. I'm going to apply this color in here. Okay, and increase the stroke width to 3. And also let's make the corners as rounded corners. Go in here and select the cap to round. Now the edges are round instead of flat. Okay, let's copy 2 more lines from here. All drag one place here, all drag one place in here. Now select all 3 of them. Go to align and select tidy up from the drop down. Alright, let's make the icon a bit more smaller. Okay, cool. Now let's make all 3 lines as one component. Select all of them, right click and select make component, which will create a new component and put all these lines into one, which you can find inside the frame, inside the layers in here. Let's make the icon a bit more smaller and let's place it in here. And next step, let's have some header for this button. I'll select the text tool and I'm just going to type menu. And for the menu, select the text in here. Once you select, you will see all the properties of text appearing on the properties window. You can increase the size of the text. You can change the font face or color. Let's change the color first. Same as earlier, you can choose from the library. And let's change the text to something different. Okay, this looks good. This applies some effects to these rectangles in here. Before that, what I'm going to do is I will bring all these rectangles to proper places. Basically, I'm going to apply shadows for these layers. So the frontmost layers must be on top so that the shadow will be visible. To do that, I'm going to select the first 3 and right click, and in here I will select bring to forward and select the top 2 and again bring to forward and the top one bring to forward. Now our rectangles are in order. Let's apply the shadow. Shadows are inside effects in here. You can select different type of shadows by pressing on this button. We want the drop shadow, so I will select the drop shadow. And you can edit the shadow properties by pressing on this button. In here you will see the blur and the X and Y position and the colors below. So let's apply a value in here. I'm just going to select maybe 6 and the blurriness to 10 and select the color from here, and you can bring down the opacity from here as well. Let's leave it black color, and I think the shadow looks fine. And one more option you can find it in here is you can save your settings as presets and recall them later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this as effect settings, and I'm going to name this one soft shadow. Now let's go back to the second rectangle, and if we go to effects, you can recall the effects from here, which is pretty cool. We don't have this option yet in Adobe XD. Hopefully they will update it soon. And I apply the same shadow to all 4 rectangles. Okay. One of the other cool feature you will find in Figma is, since this is working in cloud, with the help of plugins, you will have instant access to almost all major UI component libraries and vector elements. All we need to do is just go and activate the plugins. For an example, let's say this application developers are using material design. You can just go and install the material design icons, and straight away you can use the material design libraries in your prototype. So I will show you guys how to do it. Go to File and Plugin. You will see all the plugins in here. If you want to install or manage plugins, just select the Manage plugin, which will bring you to the Install plugin page. So to install a new plugin, select the plugins from here. And you can find some of the plugins in here, and there's an option for browse all plugins. Click on it, it will load all the available plugins. We need material design, so I'm just going to type material design, MAT, and we already can see the material design in here. Or I can also search for icon, which you can find the material design. Select material design and install. You just need to press once, it's already installed. This one is so fast, immediately you have access to material design library. To access the library, go back to the working UI and go select the menu, go to plugin, and you will find the material icons in here. Just select this one, which will open up the material design library, and in here you can find all the icons which are available in material design. To use them, you just need to select one of them, which will import the vector format into the artboard. For an example, let's say I want to use this icon for power on and off. I will just select this one, let's bring it here. I will just select this icon and you will see the icon appearing in here. I will just place it in here. As you can see, it's a vector object and you can go change all the elements in here. Same as other objects, you can change the fill color or you can add other effects as well. So I'll just place this one in here for now. And again, for our design, for the first section, which is going to be the text section, which you saw previously, we need one more icon, which is the text icon. So I'm going to import again from the material library, go to plugins and select material design. And for this one, I'm going to search an icon. I'm going to search text, and we have all these text related icons. I think this one looks better. I'm going to choose this one, just press on it, which will place the icon into the frame. But you guys can see there are a couple of objects in here. Some of these icons comes with multiple components. This is for text, and there is a background rectangle also. We don't need this one, so I'm just going to select this and delete this. And we will go to the icon. Let's make it bigger and let's place it in here. Okay, this looks cool. Now the second section is for videos. So I will go back again and search for a video icon. Go to material design and search for video. I think this one is looking better. So I'm just going to select this one, and again I will delete the unnecessary portion of this icon, and I only need the middle portion, which is the symbol in here. Alright, this is looking cool. Alright, so I'm going to do the same for other two icons also. The third one will be image and the fourth one will be music. So same thing. So I will make this part a bit faster. Alright, we have 4 icons in place. All are material design icons. Select all of them, align them nicely to the center, and let's apply a color from our library, which is this one. Looks better, I think. Yes, maybe a little bit more darker, lighter. All right, okay, this look better. Okay, let's apply some text labels for these sections. The first one will be text and the second one video. Let's go to text and select text. Just type in here text, and I will bring the text to light font face and the size to maybe 64. Alright, this look better. Let's place in here, and also we will change the color to the previous selection. Okay, this look better. Now I'm going to copy from this text, alt drag, and place it under the videos, and all of them align them to the left. Alright, let's copy 2 more for the bottom 2 sections, and I'm going to align all of them to the left. Okay, and I'm going to tidy up also. Then I will change these names to proper name, video in here, image in here, and the last one will be music or sound. I think sound should be okay. All right. Let's also create the Android header bar in here. I'm just going to place a rectangle and apply a darker tone of this pink color. Okay. Now I'm going to bring this underneath the other layers. This is same shortcut as Adobe XD. To bring it behind, you just need to press Ctrl and open parentheses. Now our layer is behind, but in real life you can't have menu and icons on the Android bar. But this prototype, I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Okay. Alright, let's move on to other screen. I'm going to create a screen for start screen, which is the loading screen. Let's keep it simple. Let's go back to the frames and create a new frame in here. Same as earlier, pixel 2 size, and bring it to the front. And for this one, I'm going to have a background rectangle or background color. I think background color. Just going to apply the background color same as the pink color from here. And let's have a logo in here, a dummy logo. For this one also, I'm going to use the material design library. Just go back to the plugins and material design. I'm just going to select this one in here. Okay, and for this, let's apply a color from the library. Before that, make it bigger and align it to the center of the frame. And let's apply a fill color from the selection in here. I think, yeah, this one looks better. Okay. All right, this will be our logo, and let's apply one more element to this logo, just a rectangle. And for this one, I'm going to apply a yellow color, one of this color in here. And also I'm going to make the corners as rounded corners. To make a rounded corners, select the rectangle and go into the properties. You will see the rounded corner option in here. You can increase like this by sliding, or you can enter a value in here. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's give proper names to these artboards or frames, what they call it in here. For the first one, I'm going to say loading. And for the second one, I'm just going to say home menu. All right. Now I'm going to copy one more frame from the home menu, alt drag, which will copy exactly with all elements in here, same as XD. And this screen is for the text, which will expand. Also, the bottom ones will fold down and become smaller, while the top text menu will expand until to the bottom. That's how our menu must work. So to do that, what I'm going to do is, first thing, I'm going to bring all below 3 icons and the labels to below. To keep the Y position same, you need to press and hold the shift key while you move towards Y. Okay. Now select the bottom 3 rectangles, bring it down horizontally until I think same size as one of these rectangles in here. Okay, this look okay. Now expand the text rectangle until it covers the empty portion in here. And what I'm going to do is, now I'm going to make these icons and the text smaller. To make the text, now I'm going to make the icon smaller. Hold the shift key. And also for the text, I'm going to choose a smaller size in here. Maybe 12 is too small. Maybe 20. 24 should be okay. Also, let's bring down the font weight to bold. All right, so this look okay. Let's arrange the text position. All right, so let's bring the second icon to the second rectangle, which is the video one. Make it smaller and bring it in here. And same for the other two also. Make it smaller and bring it in here. And last one also, make it smaller and then place it in here. And select all of them and arrange them properly. I'm just going to bring this text up a bit. Alright, so let's start doing the prototyping for this mockup. I'll go to the prototype in here. Once you go to the prototype, you will see there is option to choose your device on the mockup page, and also there is additional option you can choose the background color for your prototype mockup. So I'm going to choose a different color from this green color. It will look nicer in this color, I think. Now let's start creating the prototype. So what I want to do is when the screen load, it will go to the first screen in here, and it will wait until it load, and then it will go to the second screen, which is the home screen. To do that, select the loading screen and go in here, and in the interaction choose after a delay. That means it will go to the screen and stay for a while, and after the delay it will continue with the next step. And for the timing, I'm just going to select 600 millisecond, and here navigate to which is the where it's going to go after the waiting. You also have other option in here, such as open a document or open a URL. For our case, we need to navigate to a screen, so I will choose navigate to, and screen will be home screen. We have both screen named as home screen, so I will go and change the name for the screen in here. This screen is for the text element, so I'm just going to type text in here. Alright, let's go and play our prototype. As you guys can see, the prototype will open in a new tab. We almost didn't see the first screen because I think the time is very fast. So let's go and change the time first. Go in here, I'm going to change the time to 2 seconds. So it's going to be 2000 milliseconds. And also let's have some animation for this. As you can see, we have animations in here. So every time you choose an animation, you will see a demo of that animation below, which is quite cool. You can preview your animation before you apply to your actual slide. So for this example, I'm going to select a slide out. Okay, and let's play and see our prototype. Okay, cool. Now we have the first screen, wait for a while, then it smoothly slide out to the second screen. All right, so let's continue with the prototyping. Now I want to do interaction for this text area. When the user click on this text or in this icon, I want it to go to this text screen. You can do the prototype by linking the screen in the artboard, same as a XD in here also. For this, when you select an object, you see there is a bigger circle in the center. Just select that circle and drag and drop to the destination screen. For this example, which is this one. Okay, so after you select, you will see we have different type of navigations in here. Also, this time the trigger is going to be on tap. You saw the normal transition animations earlier. For this, I'm going to select the smart animation, which is exactly similar to auto animation in XD. Based on the layers, it will choose and animate in your screen. And I will apply the same for this text as well, and also to the background. So anywhere, if they click in the text or background, interaction should work. Let's play and see our prototype now. Okay, first screen waiting, going to the home screen, and now if we click on any of these elements in here, yes, it's going to the text screen. Cool. Okay, let's go back to the work screen, and now I want to give one more interaction for this text layer in here. I want it to go back to the home screen so that they can navigate through. To do that, I will just select this circle and drag and drop to the home menu frame, and smart animation is fine. Let's play again and see. Okay, now if we click, it will go back to the home screen. Okay, now we have the complete back and forth animation in here. Looking cool. All right. Now, go back to the working screen, and let's go back to the design screen. And now I want to create a new screen for the video content. For this, I'm just going to copy from here, Alt drag. In Figma, when you copy, even in the design screen, it will come with the interaction, so you don't have to worry about interactions in here, not like XD. So what I'm going to do is I will copy the height of these bottom rectangles and change the text background same as the bottom rectangles, and I will fill up the second rectangle with the video content like this in here. Also, I will bring the icon to the top, and let's bring down the text in here. And for this, I'm going to rename the text as video. All right. Now what I will do is I will go back to the prototype mode and I will link all these video icons to this screen. And also when they click on this video icon, it should go back to the home screen. All right. Now let's play and see our animation from start. It's waiting in here, going to the home screen. And now when I select the video, it's going back. When I select the it's going back to the home screen, which is wrong. Okay, so we have made a mistake in the interaction. What we need to do is we need to link this text also to the same page. So to go back, we need to maybe come up with a different icon. All right, so let's do that very fast. And let's play our animation. And this time waiting is good. And the home screen, when you click here, it will open up. And when you click the video, it will open up. This is good. So this one is correct. To go back to the home screen, we may need to link it to the menu, but it's all right. So let's go back. Okay, so what I will do now is just to have some dynamic things in the screen. I will put some placeholder text and dummy text and dummy video area into the screen so that you guys will get an idea. Even by having more content inside these places, it won't affect the basic interaction. So what I will do is I will just place a text in here, a dummy text, and for this screen, video screen, I'm just going to create a dummy video player. Just a rectangle in here. Maybe let's change this rectangle color to a red color tone, which will represent something. And let's have a play button in the center. Just a triangle will do. Select the polygon and draw a triangle and rotate the triangle to 90 degrees, minus 90 degrees. And let's have a dummy navigation bar underneath, just a rectangle and a line in here. All right. We'll place a dummy playing area also and change the color to red. Okay, so maybe let's have some more text underneath also. Just a dummy text in here. Let's resize it properly, and 24 I think is okay. Also, I will make another color for this one. Maybe a darker one. Yeah, this should do. Let's have a title also. And just a dummy title in here. All right. Okay, this look cool. And one more thing, let's make interactions for the main menu videos also. When they click on this video icon and the video text and the background, it should come to this screen. Let's link them together first. All right. Okay, all looks cool. Let's play the animation and see how it will look. Okay, we have the waiting and the text. When you click on the text, it will open the text. When you click on the video, it will open the video. And all seems to be working fine. All right, guys, so this is the basic idea about the Figma's interface and how you can do the interactions. One of the other cool feature in here is the pages. So earlier I told you guys about the pages, and I say I will explain it to you guys later. Pages are something different, and it's unique to Figma if you compare it with XD. In Figma, the frames are inside a page. You can have a complete UI prototype in one page, and also you can have the same UI prototype. Maybe if you want to present in a different manner, you can have it in a different page. So pages are the topmost layers, and inside the pages you can have multiple artboards or frames. All right, so let's create a new page in here. And what I'm going to do is, let's say for the same prototype, I want to have a different type of interactions and animation. So what I will do is I will copy the exact artboard from the page 1 and paste it in the page 2 in here. And now I'm going to create a complete different animation in the page 2. Okay, let's make it simple for this example. A copy of this artboard, all drag, and I will go back to the previous artboard, and I will make these background rectangles smaller like this in here. and also I will place these text outside for now. Let's bring this one a bit here. I will just move these text outside in here. Okay, now okay, let's keep it really simple. I will delete this and make one more copy from here. I will drag this one to the end, and let's make a copy and paste it in here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, let's bring down the text to here. We can keep this text as a placeholder and arrange them in here. I'm also going to draw a background rectangle and apply a color. First, let's send it to back, and I'm going to apply a different color for this background in here. And I will copy the same rectangle to the second artboard also and send it to back. All right. Now let's copy one more copy from the second artboard. And for this one, I'm going to expand the video rectangle. And let's bring the video text from here and place it in here. Let's expand this one to here. All right. And I will bring this one to the original size. Okay. I think you guys already know what I'm trying to do in here. Alright, so let's start doing the interactions first. When a user press on this A icon, it should go to this second artboard where the text is expand. Also keep the animation to smart animation so that it will expand the rectangle with the auto animation. And when a user press on this video icon, it should go to the third artboard or frame. So let's create the interaction for all of these A icons and video icons. All right, all seems okay. Let's play our animation and see. Okay, when we click here, you can see it's expanding smoothly. When I press on the video, it's expanding smoothly here, and the top one is going to its original place. Okay. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create two more screens similar to this one for the bottom two icons, which is going to be the same. So I will make this part a bit faster and you guys will understand what I'm trying to do. It's very simple. I'm doing the same thing as earlier. I'm just expanding each of these categories, and we are just going to give a interaction in here. And our final work will look something like this. If you play at C, and we have all of these animating smoothly when you press. This can be a very nice prototype for an app, and always we can go back to the other page and we can expand and see in here also. So we have one document with same type of artboards but with different type of animations and interactions. Only one issue I find here is there is no direct navigation available from one page to another. You can link it with the external link with the URL, but it will open as a URL link. You can't directly give links to artboards in another page from one page. I hope they will have this feature available soon, which could be a very cool feature for prototypes. Okay, so one last thing what I'm going to show you guys is this tool in here, which is a comment tool. This tool is really cool. Let's say if you are working in a team and if you are designing part of the UI, or you want to get approvals from other members of your team, you can add comments in here. Then they can the other members can reply back or resolve the issue if you have mentioned any issues in here. So this could be a very cool feature. XD also have similar feature, but XD's feature is on the published page, but here you can directly place it inside the working environment. So that's the difference in here. Okay, cool. All right guys, I think that's all about it for today's tutorial. This is a very basic introduction for Figma. If you are a Sketch or XD user, you can easily understand these things and pick it up very fast. And for a start, I hope this tutorial is a useful tutorial for you guys. If you want similar tutorials in the future, please let me know in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. See you guys in the next tutorial.